let's talk about the Browns. Kevin Stefanski why do you do that? Why do you just come out and say, hey, this is cool?
I'm out.
I'll tell you why.
Why don't you just say this is his first rookie since when to win their
1995 to win their debut for the Browns.
And I know he didn't go for 300 or whatever, and stats are tough. We're trying to find, it's hard to find all that, but still, at quarterback, the position, the vibe, to win a game like that, especially for Cleveland. Now, granted, he's saying a lot of things that people are like, relax. Okay, you need to write. But that's not Shedeur. That is not what Shedeur is, which could be exactly what Cleveland Browns need, which is actually what he said in his pregame interview. Before his first start, he's getting interviewed. Okay, I don't even know how that would happen. A fifth-round pick, a fresh rookie quarterback. Right before his first ever start, he's getting a pregame interview. I don't know if that's ever happened for anybody ever before or would ever happen again. And she goes, what are you trying to prove or show here to your fans, your team, and everything? I'm who they've been waiting for, or something like that. It's what a fucking bar right there right before you go out there. Now, I'm not saying they're going to go undefeated with him. I'm not saying they're going to win next week. What I am saying, though, is felt like Stefanski there wasn't a single moment of that was a good moment for our team. Why is that? A lot of people are wondering that, Shefty.
Yeah, well, I think, and I know a lot of people are up in arms with the way Kevin Stefanski has treated Shedeur Sanders. I think he's been quietly supportive behind the scenes. Like, he's worked with him every single day. He supports. This is not a personal thing. People saying, "Well, why didn't he name him the starter after the game?" Well, how about does anybody think Shedeur is not going to start this week? I think we all do. But give the head coach some time to go back, look at the film, talk to the staff, talk to the players. How about letting Dylan Gabriel know, hey, we're going to take another look at Shedeur this week before you announce it to the press after the game. There's little steps that you have to follow. Everybody wanted him to be anointed right after the game, and I can't imagine that he wouldn't start this upcoming week. That, to me, would be a surprise, considering that they won the game. He played well, a little bit of momentum. Nice to see. You saw Myles Garrett's reaction after that long pass. That might have been the first long pass he's seen in Cleveland in the last decade. So, I mean, he was like, oh, my God, that's what happens when you complete a long pass? Wow, exciting. So I think he starts, but I don't think Kevin Stefanski had to come out and say that after the game yesterday.
What do you think about Stefanski? People are kind of getting loud about his whole kind of demeanor as a head football coach.
They have announced that he is starting.
Boom.
It has been announced that he is starting per sources, I do believe, which is good.
That's what I was going to roll with. And I think it's very – you stole my thunder.
No, I just wanted. Hey, this is new news because we were actually talking with Schefter about hey, how come he didn't come out and say that after the game? So this news being reported that it is being started. It's I just wanted you to know that. That's on me. I apologize.
It's fair. No, thank you. The thing is this. It's such a sensitive topic, obviously, and we could do all the different podcasts and everything that Shedeur is such a lightning rod. Here's where you can look at it. One, the team never looked as alive and as fired up as they did yesterday. Myles Garrett, their top player, was so supportive. Isaiah Bond on this pass, that's a perfect pass. You could also say he had a horrible interception in this game that was ill-advised. Still took a while to get the ball out, and that the Raiders are bad. So you look at it one of two ways. I'm going to go with the former here. I'm going to say let's take it for what it was. The team looked awesome. They looked fired up. Yeah. And he made this pass and then the Sampson screen pass that goes for 50 yards on this one.
Oh, what a ball! It was just a screen.
You could say you could make the comment that he didn't do anything in this play. Guess what? He ran the offense and they had to do it and they got it done. That said, Raiders defense is atrocious. And I'm not taking it away from Shedeur, but I like the fact he did it on the Raiders, who passed over him 7 different times in the NFL draft. 7 different times the Raiders felt that they were better off without Shedeur Sanders, despite being connected there for so many months leading into the draft. He found a way. He's going to start and he's going to go up against the Niners. And we could keep on doing this. What aboutism? Let's not do that. He did it yesterday. He won the game. And he looked good, and that pass to Bond is as good as any the Browns have completed all season long.
Actually better, yeah. So that's the best ball that they've had in 2 decades, they said, actually.
Forgot Bond was there.
Certainly mean exactly as he catch. I'm like, oh, yeah, very fast. I'm happy they're using him. That's good news. And to your point about the energy, it's just
real
caring at all about a Cleveland Browns game felt good for me. Just caring at all about what the outcome was. And then him getting and we talked about this in the first hour, and you're an on-field reporter, pretty regularly at this
No,
point.
that was a gift to Tiffany Blackman, but go on, because he was so good in these interviews.
Yes, he was afterwards, but also right before his first ever start as a 5th-round rookie. Somebody had to approve of that, right? Like the Browns had to approve of that happening and all of it.
Get to interview the quarterback, yeah.
Starting quarterback, you got to get.
Here's what he said right before his first start. He's a 5th-round draft pick.
Wild.
I don't know if this is happening anywhere else.
Shedeur, you told us that this week felt like you were getting back to normal, being a starting quarterback, like you have your whole career. But this is going to be your first NFL start. What does that opportunity feel like in this moment?
Feels good, but we cool, calm, collective. Like this ain't nothing to us.
And what do you hope to show against this Raiders defense, your teammates, yourself, and these Browns fans with your play today?
I'm who they've been looking for.
Walk off.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Goodbye. What a hilarious line. Like, even in that moment.
Hell yeah.
Like, I'm going to create, this is a clip here. This is something like, all that shit is not Cleveland Browns like. None of it. So it's like,
Thank God.
The interest of, if you're a Shedeur Sanders fan, it's like, thank God he's nothing like what
If you're
the Browns
a fan
have
of
been.
football, you don't want anything to be what Cleveland Browns has been.
Amen. Myles Garrett has 18 sacks right now. 18 sacks. He leads second by 5. He's outrageous right now. So that has been good football for the Cleveland Browns. Joe Thomas got to his spot better than anybody in the history of football. But a lot of Cleveland Brown football is shite football. So Shedeur bringing any energy, I think, is a positive. But it was hard to find like a lot of highlights to run. So we ran the same plays over and over. It's his first start, middle of the season.
Yeah.
First start.
Another good one to Judy if, Judy just kind of
Judy fumbled, and he can't control who we play.
Wasn't his fault.
Like, they were up against a Raiders team. And by the way, Max Crosby's a pretty good player, and he was in his face the whole game, and their run defense is pretty good. Like, you can't fault him for playing against a bad Raiders team. It's just who was on the schedule. And that same bad Raiders team looked at his draft profile 7 different times and said, we're good. We don't want this guy. So I liked it from him. Harold Fannin, hello.
Beast.
Yeah, absolute beast.